Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Pause. Out, and we're off, and it's a drive-through penalty already for Hercules for jumping the start line. He's going to fall down the order, but it's a great getaway there for the Racing Point as he holds off the Renault of CRG Gamer. Scott in 3rd position, Harry in 4th, Sam in 5th position, Becker's jump, Schofield, Hercules falling down to 9th. A disaster start for the hometown man. We see the two Williams shaping up each other. Is this play for a team play? Because Scott allowing his teammate up the inside. Will he battle with him? Because you can see Harry takes the inside line, and now we'll see these two championship protagonists possibly going tail to tail with each other.
CRG Gamer has significantly now closed in on me. Managed to get DRS on KJ, and now there's a mega battle for first place here. KJ, he's just all over the track. The last few corners I've seen him, he's looked like he's really struggling.
We had KJ going wide into the final corner, and then just about holding onto the position. Gamer using the first DRS zone on the exit of turn 1 to turn 2, and that set him up perfectly here for this run down towards the hairpin. And here's the position for the lead of the race, and CRG Gamer takes the lead of the race using DRS into the hairpin turn. Can KJ come back at him? No. Gamer uses the apex absolutely to perfection. Close wide, and into the box comes KJ, so he's the first one of the lead runners into the box, and he's followed by Scott. So Scott is in first. The first, of course, the lead Williams behind his teammate. KJ now has a really good run on Hercules, and he's going to get a pretty decent toe on Hercules and on Speed Queen, and he's getting blocked off as Hercules tries to look to Speed Queen. KJ's going to run into the back of Speed Queen, and that's putting her into the side of Hercules, so a bit of a mess there between the pair. 3 into 1, doesn't really go. Everyone holds on to the position. It looks as though no one's got any wing damage from that. Hercules swarming around the outside of Speed Queen, and this is possibly going to open up the door for KJ as he sits there out onto the grass, and that's going to cost him time. But Hercules ahead, still trying to battle with Speed Queen.
The race leader just coming out of the pits now. He's on a set of hards. He's going to be coming out ahead of this battle. And Speed Queen even, and KJ tries to send one down the inside. He ends up going across the grass there on Speed Queen and trying one round the outside. And he just about gets moved, and that was a bit desperation there. KJ's eyes probably lit up seeing Gamer coming out of the pits there, and thought he had to get the move done now, and just about got that move done. And
shows you just how much that brief pause in the pit lane has hurt KJ Eltink, because it's cost him. You can see the gap between himself is 6/10. He was involved in a little bit of a brief pause, having to let Scott through to his pit box, and then equally involved in that battle between Hercules and Speed Queen on his out lap. So now we've got a Renault 1-2 with Jumper Line, and having not stopped on those medium tyres. Of course, he was the only driver last season to do the soft rubber to the hard rubber. Will he let his teammate through and up into the lead of the race? This is where team tactics comes into play, as Burmeister retires from the race, and that's puts under safety car, and almost catches out the Haas and the Racing Point and have to slam on the brakes. And this will work quite nicely if Jumper London wants to come in and make a stop now. Back under green at the end of this, and Gamer has let the safety car go. And when's he going to put the hammer down? It looks like he's already gone behind. KJ Eltink loses the car before we've even got to the line. KJ comes to come across the track, and it's huge crash there between Scorts, Foxy Red, who just come in, and it's just about this chaos on the final corner. Just about everyone holding on to the position, but there's chaos on the exit as KJ loses the car back into the middle of the track, and he's unfortunately collected by the Alfa Romeo of Foxy Red 2000.
Still not out of possibility of Hercules scoring points tonight. He's definitely got the pace when he's on it, and at the moment it's Cliffy's trying to send one. Wow, I've never seen people overtake there before, and Schofield caught napping slightly, and Cliffy says thank you very much. And Hercules also thinks about sending a move on the second last corner, and Hercules gets a move done. Although that's some fantastic overtaking there in places I've never really seen overtaking.
Jumper line, and now looking to the inside. This is not an overtaking position, and he sends it down the inside. Samu Pito saw him coming, and looks as though he got out the throttle a little bit there, but great move from Jumper line, showing off why he was last season's IRL F1 champion.
Oh, he's putting intermediates on. So here we go. Jumper Linen is the first person to react, and he's chucked on a set of intermediates. Will this pay off for him?
Well, the DRS hasn't been disabled yet, so this is a huge risk for last season champion. And the Finn, you can see the rain is really starting to come down now in here in Hockenheim, so it might not be too long before we see it go to intermediate conditions, but there's no spray coming off the tyres, so it's a big risk from him. And Ollie now gets past Scott. What's happened to Scott? Scott's gone deep. deep, and that's allowed Cliffy and Sam and Charlie up into third. So surely Scott must have gone wide. Does he come into the pit lane? He does. So into the pit box comes a lot of drivers. We've got Sam, we've got Scott, we've got Hercules, we've got Fountain, all coming into the pit lane this lap, leaving Gamer, Charlie, Harry and Cliffy out there on the dry tyres. So no ABS to help you, no traction control to help you. You can see just lifting through turn 11, just coasting around this corner into the Sachs curb. Is he going to just about hold on to it? You can see just rolling around the corner, using the gradient of the corner to turn the car, and surely it's into the box of the race leader at the end of this lap, and he does peel in, so just about using this lap to get in. But yeah, so you can see Sam Pepito making up positions under, or using that one lap undercut compared to what Charlie did. Charlie's going to think about coming back at the Spaniard. Dan was the beneficiary of all this chaos with with the yellows and all of the pit stops, because he's managed to jump past FPL Charlie and Scott and Cliffy into third position using that undercut on the intermediate rubber. Gamers maintained a 6-second lead. It's now at 6.8 over Harry, who's got a 2.1 second lead back to the likes of Sam, Charlie and Scott.
A drive from him so far, he's just nailed it all. He's not got any problems as FPL Charlie gets the jump on Sam. So Sam dropping back down into fourth place, but FPL Charlie, remember, has got 9 seconds worth of penalties. So if Charlie's going to try and get rid of those 9 seconds worth of penalties, he's going to have to start to get a move on and try and pull away from Sam. But you can imagine, with only 4 laps remaining, Charlie is going to find himself falling way down the order at the end of the race.
And CRG Gamer has been absolutely mighty tonight. Had a brilliant battle with KJ Eltink. Unfortunately, that was taken away from us with a mistake from the Racing Point driver. But one man's loss is another man's gain, and that man that's gained is CRG Gamer 62, and he comes across the line to win another race this season, and it's a fantastic one for the Renault. Harry will come home in second position, so he doesn't ship too many points to his title rival. Charlie is in third position. Will he drop down to Sam, who is in third? Yeah, he does drop behind Sam. So Sam picks up a podium. Sorry, CRG Gamer, Harry, and Sam without penalties. Gamer finishing the race in 45 minutes and 58 seconds, going from second to first. Harry in second, Sam in third, Scott in fourth, Charlie in fifth, TL44S, and you've got Cliffy, Schofield, Jumper Line, and Hercules round out the top 10.